Welcome back, guys. We're playing Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. We're using a European map mod and a Roman era mod. Roman era mod is called Eco Rising. I will leave links in the description to the mods we're using. Basically, we have our own clan of Berserkers here and some other nobles who joined our cause in pushing the Romans out of Germania. We recently dealt with a Scandinavian civil war. They still have some presence. We don't want to kill too many of our kin, so we sued for peace and then fairly quickly pushed for a campaign against Romans again. I promised you guys in the previous episode that we're gonna fight a huge legion. Unfortunately, once we got a few more troops gathered, we saw that I think they're actually starving. Because they're dropping really quickly in numbers, while the garrison is just slowly going down. So I don't think they're actually actively attacking. I think this is more of a starvation issue. And we came down south for blood and fighting, not to watch our enemies starve. So regardless, they do still outnumber us. They are in bad shape though, and we're gonna go for them. We do have outsave on short notice. We're also using a mod called Banner Kings, which adds a lot of functions to the game. I made a tutorial about it on some of the functions. Recommend you to check it out on the channel. Let's just go for these. We will assault their siege camp and trying to kill as many of them as possible, because starvation isn't a good death for anyone, not even your enemies. Since we're helping out our keep, we're a bit disorganized. Soldiers! You can see that from the groups here. It's total chaos by the looks of it. They do outnumber us though. What we like to do as Scandinavians is fight on foot. It's a crazy mix of different group setups here. I think I see a trend though. So these are the base infantry, though they got some archers with them. Let's hope they don't come down there. Let's put an elite group to guard. Can we get them butch up there? And this is supposed to be our archer group. Spread them out. And let's everyone to hold fire, but then activate the archers again. Let's see what we can achieve here. They are a big army, so they do have cavalry. So let's keep this is our main berserker group. Let's keep them organized like that. Let's see what we can do here in order to gain a better position perhaps. Let's put ourselves shield wall formation to get a better view of things and how our line will look. We do need to be careful here. They do outnumber us. Yeah, let's get our berserkers up here just to counter any possible charge heading our direction. Soldiers! Let's put our first group down here just as a sort of flank guard. Yeah, they're slowly advancing. So let's see if we can get this hill instead. Maybe move up our archers here. Game is slowing down every time you're giving commands. Let's get the troops up here. So our berserkers follow suit here. Yeah, here they come. Dismount for now. And that group form up here a bit. Those are horse archers. Whoa, there comes the charge. Let's not move the shield wall while charging. However, we can put the archers in shield wall and tell them to fire. That will make them draw the weapons. Make them less susceptible to cavalry attacks. Shield wall is holding, no problem. Let's move our formation a bit closer up here. These are archer formation, that's our elite berserk group. They are doing massive issues to the enemy. They are really strong in shield wall formation. There comes the next charge, no issue. Let's try and fork them a bit. Let's have our archers really line up here. Shield wall is holding, though, well, there's an issue. They're actually getting flanked, so these elite troops has to actually go to work. Let's put our berserkers up here instead, in case of another cavalry charge here. And yeah, try to angle them a little bit more up here. We want to get them a bit further down. Trying to help this flank out a bit. Let's have them charge in. They're not the best morale shocking troops, but as you can see, they do more than well enough. These Romans are really tough for us. Unless you get around their shields, you're not gonna do much. Well, that dealt with that flank. Are they eating them up? Sort of. How's their cavalry? One cavalry archer. Yeah, the cavalry seems to basically be gone. Let's send this group here on a mission to disturb the flank. Come on, come on. Everyone fire. Well, we should activate our berserkers. Let's activate our archers to start with. Charge that group down there into the enemy flank. Don't want to overextend here. It's looking pretty grim for the opponent. We can't push down the center here. Actually, our berserkers aren't doing that much. So let's actually tell them to go find some horses. Since they were mounted from start, they can go find mounts. Are these even our berserkers? Doesn't seem like it. No, these are mostly stock troops. I think our berserkers are in the main line, to be honest. Anyway, let's put this elite group down here. Both have a mixture there of troops, I don't mind. Can we do something? Yeah, let's place our archers here. Since the cavalry threat is more or less gone. Let's try and help with the fighting here now. Like I said, it's really hard to punch through the central Roman lines because of their heavy shields and quick response. Let's manage this group. We want them to deal with the archers. We are in patch 1.1.4, so we can't actually select exactly which unit for our units attacked. Wait for the majority of the mods to get upgraded to that patch version, but right now we're in this campaign. So yeah. These troops even work off the shield wall. So let's have group 3 and 4 engage. We're not charging them, we tell them to move as one formation towards the enemy. Sometimes that works. Now, yeah, that seems to be working. They are, however, going to the flank. Don't really care. These Romans, we don't want to overextend here now. We don't really want to follow their route here, because as you can see they should have plenty of men still remaining. Oh, let's count. Where are they, those? Yeah. Let's tell our Rusnik to dismount again. Yeah, that's the next wave. Let's place all troops in a line formation. We're getting picked out here by their cavalry. Dark. Let's shield wall our archers once again, since they seem to be getting cavalry as reinforcements here. Ah, gee, in the dark, this is nasty, can't really see. Yeah, let's move that entire line up further. So get them up here if possible before the next wave of forces come. Archers up here. So that's why you don't just charge after the enemy, because now they're regrouping, and if we would have followed them, they probably could have pinned us down. Still have a lot of troops, so let's get everyone up here. We're all running low on arrows, it seems, so let's just hold their fire for now. Just get back in position at the rear here. A little bit better view. I mean, if you just look like this, you can't really see them, but if you hold on Alt, you can actually, yeah, that's sort of cheating, but helps. I wish they had like a hard mode version where you can't use that, because it's just too tempting. I mean, it is in the game. I wish, actually, to be honest, that they removed that entirely. Yeah, they will try and charge our archers again with those cavalry flanks. We are the aggressors here, but they are moving in. So selecting all our infantry, putting them shield wall if they weren't. Hold arrow! Fire! Hold arrows! Let's move one of our early troops back. Let's just reorganize these. And spending out a bit. Yeah, that's cavalry charge, alright. Let's help out against these cavalry. I think we do have a nice spear though, but I had my axe out. How's this looking? Quite okay. This flank seems a bit weak though, so that's why we have our reserve troops. Let's see what our archers can spread out here. In shield wall formation. Doing their work, or should no? Let's just have the archers stay here. A tighter formation, and we're losing numbers. Why? Are they shooting at us even though I don't really see it? Yeah, 28 archers. That flank is holding and this one got some issues. So let's put these guys into work. Help out here. It's not ideal. Let's flank for them. Yeah, these are thick flanks. Well protected between the woods there. We're having hard trouble getting through their lines. Normally if you have a dedicated Berserk group, which we don't normally do, it's easier to get through these lines. But now since we're a bit disorganized, because we're helping the siege, they are like spread out within all our groups it seems. Yeah, we're working down here ourselves basically. We do have a Berserker here helping us. Need to pay attention though. Yeah. Let's have the furthest flank actually do some work. Charge in, and let's get our archers way over there instead. Help out from what just happened. Need to move to see that our orders are better managed. Let's go over there with you guys. Let's just continue the push here because I think this is the sort of the weaker flank actually. We do want to take this flank because then we have and height advantage over the rest of their line, and normally it's the right flank of the opponent being stronger because of how shields and weapons are held. All troops being right-handed in this game, as most people are in real life, so I don't care. Going, yeah, let's have group 1 charge in though with your shields up. Jesus cannoli. Baldur's balls, as we say in paganism. You want a 1-on-1 duel? You can have all the 1-on-1 duels you want. The flank isn't doing basically anything. Let's have our archers flank out here more. Maybe they can deal with enemy archers at least. Going out and going back in is almost like cheating. Yeah, there they go, regrouping again. We're not gonna charge off of them this time. Gonna hold this. We're gonna put our archers back up here, just for defense. And we're gonna tell these groups to fuel up. This group. Let's reorganize. This wasn't a decent enough spot. So let's reorganize here again. Why is that looking weird? Trees in the way. They are coming back, right? Did we forget the group? No, that's good enough.
Infantry! Move!
Let's put show all formation.
Shields up!
Archers can hold their fire for now. That's some enemy cavalry. Didn't expect that actually. I think they have lots of reinforcement from council cavalry. Their numbers are going down, but they're still a threat. Let's see here. Let's put everyone on hold fire. Let's see if we have organized these in the shield wall. Yes, looks like it. Lots of archers left. Let's put a better looking line. We wanna maybe push up a little bit. Let's keep this. Let's place our troops in front here. Same thing again, they're going for our left flank. With 2. Oof. Most archers though, let's have the archers go all up as well. Let's spread out a bit more. Actually, we're gonna try and make a harder push down here this time, so let's tell our berserkers to move down here. The archers can actually follow straight up. We are losing this time now. We don't want that. We want them to be super aggressive. Yeah. Charge in. That's our archers. Let's have them flank even further. How's it looking with archers on the enemy side? Yeah, they can actually go down there instead. Let's just clear up this flank so they don't start chasing after our archers. Like that. Managing our archers a bit. Looking for this flank, it's looking really nice. I think it's the Serbian group can also actually charge in. What's that? That's not looking too good. That's reinforcements. She just ran over archers, I guess. Where did our archers go? This is not good. That reinforcement wave really messed things up for us. We didn't see those coming. can't really just let this flank go either. Doing good work here ourselves. Can't even turn around now to look how's it going with the line. Looks decently. I think this is the number. Is this the number 7 group not doing their thing? Yeah, it is. Let's have them charge in. Come on, guys. Just looking in terms of the plan. This is all good. Good enough. Here comes some reinforcements of ours. Where are they heading though? Are they heading just to bulk up the line? Let's go back, help out here. This should be the last waves of these Romans. This looks more like a panic rout than anything. Yeah, we're turning this. Let's just quickly deal with this archer group since we're this far up anyway. Hopefully we get some help. Yeah. Just plow through these. No shields, no bother. Can still block out, but see how much difference those Roman shield actually does when you face their archers. Of course the archers aren't as skilled at melee combat, but this is a wrap. Let's have everyone charge in. Let's go. Actually make sure we help the fight instead of killing all the routers. These are in full flight mode. Everyone in flight mode, or how's it looking? It's just endless stream of people running our way. Yeah, that's a complete rout. Let's just chase after as many as we can. They're all routing now. This is a Scandinavian. Yeah. Lesson learned here, guys. Always be patient, especially when there's these big fights. Since Bannerlord at the moment is capped at a certain number of people at the battlefield at one time, you will get reinforcement waves. So don't just charge after the enemy, because they will bring more. And especially if you manage to take out their commanders in the early phases, they normally, the rest of the troops, normally just charge in, or at least move straight to you in a shield wall formation. They never just hold their ground. And since all nobles are always in the first waves, if you try and single them out and kill them, you're in a good spot. Even though I'm not sure we did that here, I didn't see them at the end, so they most likely were mounted and got killed on our spears at the start. If you're facing a heavy cavalry group, just box your troops up in shield walls in a box formation, but use several units shield wall instead of square formation. So yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. We wiped them more or less, I think. We did take a lot of casualties. Our group itself didn't suffer that much, only people injured. We still have almost 400 in our group. It was a good fight. I know these people. We're gonna capture them, but not execute them. We're actually, this is the Southern Empire's nobles. Let's capture her. I did get a comment from you guys. In order to make the campaign harder, that I actually start executing some nobles.
Stop. I yield.
But we don't want to execute this clan because they got Sturgeon in them.
We are at your mercy.
So we're gonna double check that. And so does these. But that's interesting. So we're gonna double check all that stuff before we start letting the heads roll. Let's capture him. Let's capture as many as possible. So we're gonna double check that they don't have any Scandinavians in their clans. This is an old empress. This is their leader. If we really want to cause chaos, we should just chop her head off. But we aren't that savage. We just want their lands. So let's just hold on to her for now, I think. Wait, we don't want to take our prisoners. We do want to keep these. Since we're in the middle of the field, we don't want to overburden ourselves with prisoners. Which looks to be the fact anyway. But let's just pick the troops we want to convert in the end. Just scrolling down here, and then we have to throw some people out. We can do that now. Let's do that straight away. Let's not be overcapped. Like these peasants aren't that interesting to convert. Either are these or these or those. They have more uninteresting stuff. Let's try like that. I know. We do have perks. If it's ready to donate gear for experience, if it's flashing like this, it means you're over the cap. We're gonna loot some stuff anyway. For peacetime crafting. No, that's below. It's useless. Either rest seems alright. Horses don't add anything to that pool. The pseudo standard, yeah, that's a nice one. Is it? Yeah, let's have that on that one. You earned it. Let's take everything here but poor food. And then just I take everything over a certain value or until this stops flashing. I think we have the maxed out roguery perk, so we're getting extra loot. There we go, but it's still high value items here, in my opinion. So we're gonna loot a bit more. And there we go. So we're gonna get more upgrades than we already had. This was a huge army for them. It was 2,000 men strong. Let's not force those nobles to come down here. We over exaggerated a bit on how many we need. So how do we best manage this? Let's just throw everyone not in our specific clan out, so they can continue doing their thing. And this guy is a lord in our Berserker clan, so we keep him. That will make them do more useful stuff. So what? Never mind. Let's help this village out. They are too few to be in a real threat. And I don't really like village fighting. Let's just take some of these. Yeah, we could take all of them. Let's take some random prisoners here. Don't really care which. And let's upgrade our troops. At least the ones we want to upgrade. Why don't I want to upgrade all of them? These skins are way too modern for our Roman era campaign. Eagle Rising modifies most factions, but not all yet. So we're playing a Scandinavian faction, and that's basically vanilla, and these look way too modern for Roman era. So we don't go through the entire tree. That looks better, so let's go. And again, looting the useful stuff. And that's not a banner I really like. Stick everything over a certain value and then donate the rest. So that saved them some troubles. Let's just bring the villagers who wants to join us over to the keep if they lost some people. We do have another army going here, and I think they're heading for Vargos Castle. That's a huge army of ours, almost 1,000 men. So we're gonna let them do their thing. We do have some of our Berserker lords in that one, but I'm gonna stay here now for now. In case they decide to counter attack. I'm not that interested in these at the moment. That one looks interesting though, but it is thinking like trying to keep a line here. Prague could be a target later on. I'm a bit unsure how to advance the campaign, to be honest. We're gonna overlook our prisoners and decide later if we want to execute them. You can join me for that thought process actually. So what I do is I check you go here, you check your prisoners, and I was thinking that, yeah, on suggesting some of you guys to make things more interesting, even though this mechanic is so stupid when you haven't modded it, and it's not modded in Banner Kings. When you execute people, all weird sorts of people get pissed at you, and it's in terms on how their relation is, and etc, etc. So it's never a good idea to execute people, but to advance the campaign and make things more complicated than just having good relations with almost everyone, we are gonna let some heads roll. But considering that some of these did have some Sturgian nobles wed into them, so I'm just gonna go by the looks of their names to see if they are Sturgian. I don't think this clan seems to have one. We can also have a look straight at her information, see does she have any friends we recognize. Bodvan of Vesselwing is Lord of Schopenhagen. Who is he? Yeah, he's part. Yeah, these are friendly with some of our peoples. So this specific one we won't chop the head off. Let's check this one. This guy here. What's his relation? Can we get more detailed info on him? He doesn't have any friends. He's a companion. So let's just try to chop his head off. And that didn't... Well, it does cause some penalties. I think it causes penalties with every noble, which is merciful. letting this flip through. Yeah, for next campaign we for sure are going to try and find a stable mod for this, because this is just silly. Because it just flicks with random people, probably people who are merciful. Just wanna check this out real quick. Yeah, no, none of our clans affected. So let's stick to that theory that as long as we don't see Sturgeon noble in their family or friends list. Here we do have some friends of theirs. We're not gonna execute him, just keep him prisoner. How about this guy? He does have a spouse. Should I like this? Chop his head off. Who was it? Is it Biblicus the Scholar? Yeah, sorry, your wife is going to miss you. And let's see, let's check this. Next. You don't really have any friends, do you? It doesn't seem to have any family either. Up he goes. What is he? Why don't I see him in this clans list? Why doesn't he have any friends? So I guess you can't live enough. Chopping your head off. Let's just go through this, cause chaos. These are Romans, they don't deserve any worthwhile life. Let's chop these heads off. This one, yeah, Ulrich. You're friends with Ulrich, so you're lucky. How about Justina? You're friends with Jorik. I guess you're lucky. Romulus the Boar. You don't really have any friends, do you? You're unlucky. I guess it would be rude to execute her. We are old friends. Even though our relations aren't that good. I bet you have Scandinavian friends. Yeah, you do. Yeah. I'm gonna let you live. I'm gonna hold on to you. But they had friends, I think. Yeah. So let's just roll with that tactic, just to make things challenging. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we got the devious trait, which isn't the best things. We're not honorable anymore, but I don't really care, to be honest. Let's try this for this campaign. We are honorable towards our own people and in our own mind. We don't care what these Romans think. Let's throw some. Oh, their dungeon is full. Let's donate some troops we're not interested in. Like these Romans here. Yeah, it's fine by me. What we can do though is in the Banner King's options. We can't. Yeah, we can't donate prisoners for some reason. Because they're capped on slaves or something. So I guess we have to hold on to the slaves we have. For the prisoners. this rolling heads penalty is still going. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna leave you guys for now as the rolling heads penalty keeps ticking, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.